What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Today I am going to be showing you what is on my phone. So if you've ever wanted to go through my phone, now is your chance, because I'm going to be going through my phone showing you what apps I like and how I use my phone and all sorts of things. So if you want to see any of that, then just keep watching. So I have an iPhone XR, which I've had for almost 5 months now, and I love it so much. And I got it in white, so the back of it looks like that. And then I just have a clear case on it. I got this at Big Lots, I think. It was really cheap, but I wanted the clear one so you could like see the white phone, and then it has pink on the sides. I don't even know if you can see that, but it's pinker on the edges and then just clear on the back, which I really like. So that is pretty much the exterior of the phone. So I'm going to put like the screen recording on my phone over here somewhere so you can actually see what I'm doing. So we're going to turn on my phone now, and this is my current background. I made this collage on Canva and I'm very proud of it. I'm actually super into like the collage and aesthetic of those kinds of backgrounds, so if you're interested, I will link it down below so you can download it and put it on your phone if you want. But yeah, I made this background. It's kind of like a blue pastel-y type of vibe, and I really like it. But I made that on Canva, which is an app I will show you a little bit later. But when you go into the phone, this is my home screen. It's really simple. I will explain the app, the way I have my apps organized, but this is my home screen, and on the home screen I just have like all the basic Apple apps that like come on the phone. So starting off at the top, first we have calendar, and I actually don't use the calendar on my phone. I do everything in my paper planning and like physical planner, so I don't really use this calendar. There's not really anything on there. And then the second app I have is Maps. I actually don't use the Apple Maps. I use Google Maps because I just like that one better. I don't know, but I have that on there. And then the next app is just the App Store, so pretty self-explanatory. Every phone has the App Store on it, obviously, but that's just what this is. And then next I have FaceTime. This is just the FaceTime app. Not anything too exciting. That's just how I video call friends and stuff. And then next I have Wallet, which is like the Apple version of Google Pay. So basically you can just put all of your credit cards and stuff in here, and then when you go to check out at a store, you can actually just scan your phone on the pin pad thing, and it will take the payment through your phone, so that way you're not like putting your credit card in and risk getting your credit card stolen. So nothing too exciting there. And then next I have contacts, which is again pretty self-explanatory. These are just all the people I have in my contacts. Pretty boring. This first page is actually the really boring stuff. We'll get into like the fun apps and stuff in a second. But the next app that I have is my photo gallery. So my camera roll actually isn't anything too exciting right now. These are a bunch of pictures I was taking for Instagram. My camera roll is pretty sad right now because I don't have any pictures with friends or anything, so that's kind of sad, but that's just what my camera roll looks like right now. And then the next app after that is Camera. So here we are on Camera. So I really like the camera on the iPhones, and this phone has a really really good camera on it, which I love because I take all my pictures on my phone and everything, so it's really nice to have a good camera. But that's basically the camera app. And then next I have notes, and I don't really have anything on here. And then the next apps I don't really use. I have Pages and then Find My iPhone, which I don't use either one of those apps, so we're just going to skip over those. And then Clock, which has a timer on it. This is what I use for like when I do face masks and stuff. I set a timer on my phone, so nothing exciting there. That's basically that. And then the next app is Reminders, which I don't have too many of those. I think I had, oh, this was like a to-do list from a long time ago, obviously, but probably can check those things off. But I don't really use this app too much. I like to make my physical to-do list so that way I can see it in person. But that's basically what this app is. It's just the Reminders app that comes on the phone. So next is Settings, which is pretty boring. I'm not gonna open that one or anything. And then Weather, which is also pretty self-explanatory. Okay, so the next app is Google, and that's pretty boring. Basically, just if I need to look up something on the web real quick, I'll use that. And then finally, getting down to the bottom of the first page, I have Phone, which is just like the phone part of the phone, so you make phone calls and stuff. And then the next one is Safari, which I don't really use. Oh, I guess I was looking at Casetify. Yeah, this is just the web browsing app that comes on all Apple devices. I don't really like it that much, so I don't use it a ton. And then the next app that I have is my Messages app, which has 32 unread messages. I promise I'm not that bad at responding to people. I just forget to open them and clear them out. But this is just how I communicate with people. And then the last app on the home screen is Spotify, which I use 24/7. I have a Spotify premium account, and that's how I listen to all of my music. But if we open this up, this is what it looks like. And then I have, these are all the playlists that I have. I don't really listen to all of them, but some of them are ones that I follow and some of them are the ones that I've made. But this is just Spotify, and then these are all my podcasts that I listen to. There's this really cool one called Unfiltered, which you should go listen to. This is my podcast. You can listen to it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, pretty much anywhere you get your podcasts, so go check out Unfiltered. But these are the rest of the podcasts that I listen to, and that's about it for Spotify. So moving on to the next page, and so starting off with the first one, I'm not going to go through every single app because that would take a very long time. But starting off with social, I have Snapchat in the folder, so that's what that is. This is my Snapchat. Don't use Snapchat that often, so that's why my score is so low, but that's pretty much it. This is my little person and everything, but if you want to add me on Snapchat, then you can go do that. And then the next app that I have is Pinterest, which I absolutely love. I love getting ideas and inspiration from Pinterest. So this is just what it looks like. I always have all my social media linked below if you want to follow me on Pinterest, but that's basically just what it looks like. And then I have Twitter, which I don't use Twitter that often either, but this is what my feed looks like. And if you want to go follow me on Twitter, this is what my profile is. And then next I have Instagram, which I absolutely love Instagram. Hannah Maloche, I love her. But this is my Instagram. If you want to go follow me, I post a lot. Usually I have a lot on my stories as well. So if you want to go follow me there. I feel like this section is just me saying go follow me on this, go follow me on that. But I don't know how else to explain, like this is just my social media. But that's basically Instagram. And then next I have good old Facebook. This is how I let my relatives know that I'm still alive and communicate with friends and family and stuff. And then next I have TikTok, but we're not going to go into that one or anything because I feel like everyone knows what TikTok is. And then next I have a line of apps that I use for school. So in here I just have Zoom, which obviously everyone uses now. And then some of my apps that I use for like, I have Eventbrite for community service that I do. We have to sign up for events on there and stuff, so that's why I have that. And then this is just how I do my homework and I can look at my grades and stuff. And then obviously I have Canvas, which is how I do all my homework. These are my classes from last semester. And then I also have Quizlet, which is what I use to study, and then Remind, which is how I communicate with professors and just people at my school and stuff, so I have that. And then the next folder is probably one of the more interesting ones. I have all my photo apps here, which I don't use all of them, so I'm only going to show you a couple. But the first one I have is Lightroom, which is how I edit all of my pictures for Instagram. So as you can see, these are some of the pictures that I've already posted, but this is just the free version. I have the full version of Lightroom over on my computer, but I like to use this one for Instagram pictures and stuff. So if we edit a picture, and then over on the end is all of my presets. And I really like, the first three are Aspen Ovard's presets, which is what I use for all of my Instagram photos. So like this is one, this is the second one, and this is the third one. 1 and 2 are probably the ones that I use the most. And then the last couple are Sadie Aldis's presets. So I have her Full of Light preset, and then High Vibes. And then moving over beside the folder, I have an app called Unfold, which I actually really like. This is how I make all of my Instagram story templates, and if I want to do something like cool or aesthetic, then I use this. This is also what I use to promote all my videos over on Instagram. So this is the template I always use for my videos. And then if you just click the plus button at the bottom, and then you can create a story. And then over here, it shows you all the different templates. So these are the ones that come on it for free. And then I bought this set, which is Journal 1. And then I also have DW1, which is the templates that I use for my videos. So that's a really cool app. That's how I edit all of my Instagram stories. And then lastly, I have Visco. I don't use this one too often, but they do have some nice filters. And then over here, this is probably one of my favorite folders. So this is my productivity collection of apps, I guess if you want to call it that. I have Google Home, which is what I use to connect to my Google over there. And then Tagstagram is what I use on my Instagram pictures to generate hashtags. YouTube Studio, that's just where I can see all of my YouTube analytics and stuff like that. And then Anchor, which is what I use for my podcast. And then Microsoft Edge, which is the Microsoft browser. So the next I just have Google Drive, which is how all of my photos and files are backed up. And then on the next page I have Google Assistant, which is what I use in the car. So it's like a hands-free app you can use for your phone. And then OneNote, which is where I plan out all of my podcasts, and I used to take notes on there, but I don't do that anymore. And then PDF Expert, which is just how you can read and edit PDFs on your phone. So that's basically it for the folder. And then next to the side I have the app called Alarmy, which I actually really like. This is how I wake up in the morning. So basically it's just like a regular alarm, but when it goes off you have to complete a mission to be able to turn the alarm off. So like I have mine set to shake, so I have to shake the phone like this like 5 times before the alarm will turn off. And that just kind of like gets you up, gets your brain going. So yeah, I really, really like this app. I would highly recommend it. If you have trouble getting up in the morning, then I would highly recommend trying this app. But after that, then I have Canva, which Canva is what I mentioned earlier. It's a really cool app that you can use to make little graphics for social media. This is how I've made, this is the phone, so this is the phone wallpaper that I made, and I just found the pictures online and I use them in Canva to make this little collage. So it's a really cool app. It's free on the App Store, and if you're into like designing, digital designing or anything like that, this app is really nice for that. It's very beginner friendly and easy to use. I normally use it over on my computer, but if I need to make a quick change or something, then I can just pull it up on my phone. And then in messages, I have a lot of emails that I need to clean out, but this is just how I get all my emails. And then next I have Gmail, and Gmail is what I use for my school email and stuff, so that's all that is. And then next I have Facebook Messenger, which don't really use that. It's just the app that you can use to message people through Facebook. And then I have Google Hangouts, which is kind of like the Google version of Facebook Messenger actually, and I do use that to communicate with a few of my friends and family members. And then down here at the bottom I have a food folder. So this is just where I basically have like coupons and stuff. So I have the Kroger app, McDonald's in the folder. I feel like everyone knows about the Starbucks app, but some people don't. So I'm going to show you. This is the app for Starbucks, which is where you can earn points. If you pay with your phone at the store, then it will give you a certain amount of stars per each dollar. I'm not exactly sure like what the ratio is on that, but right now I have 102 stars, and you need 150 to get a free drink. So if you have the app and you use it to pay, then you get stars, which you can redeem for free drinks. So that's really nice. And then I also have the Dunkin' Donuts app and the Wendy's app, which I go to both of those places pretty frequently. So I use the apps for coupons and everything. And then moving on to the very last page, the first row is just all games. This Pocket Camp is basically the free version of Animal Crossing. And then the next app, Wordscapes, I actually really like. So this is a game where basically you, I have to get my daily reward, it looks like. So I got 15 coins, and basically you just like drag this around to make words. See, that's all you do. It's basically just like a crossword puzzle. And then after that I have Piano Tiles, which is pretty self-explanatory. It's just the one where you have to tap on all the tiles before they disappear, and it does like a song and everything. So that's what that is. And then for health, which is the next row, I have health and then health dash, and then sleep cycle, which I used for a while and I don't really use it anymore. But basically you open it up and you can analyze how much sleep you're getting at night and the quality of that sleep. So I did use this for a while. So it just shows you, like, you turn it on before you go to sleep, and then it shows you how long you were in bed and how long you were actually asleep. And then the last one in health is Fit Plan, and I used this for a while for my workouts. So they basically just have like all kinds of workout plans that you can do, and it'll show you like let me find one. So it's not letting me click on any workouts, so I guess it needs an update or something. But basically you can do workouts on here. It has a timer and everything, which is super nice. So I did use this for a while. And then the next row is just entertainment, and in the folder I have just some music apps, and then I just have Apple Podcasts, and then of course YouTube. I watch YouTube 24/7, but this is my YouTube. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button while you're on the channel. But this is what my YouTube channel looks like. And then I just have Hulu, which is how I watch all my TV shows. And then utilities, which are self-explanatory, pretty boring. I just have calculator, compass, and voice memos. Don't ever use any of those. Well, sometimes I use the calculator, but that's just what those are. And then the folder I have down here is travel, and I have Gas Buddy, which is an app that shows you where gas is the cheapest. So I like to use that to make sure I'm getting the best deal, you know. And then I have Google Maps, which is what I use to GPS everywhere, and then a weather app, and then this UV index app is actually pretty cool. So you open it up and it tells you how high the UV index is. So I use this a lot when I tan. So you put in like your skin type, and then it tells you how long you can be outside without getting a sunburn. And that's all that it is, but it is actually really nice for tanning. And then my very last folder, I have a shopping folder, and all I have on here is Amazon and Kohl's, which again is what I use for coupons. And then Amazon, of course, I'm always ordering things off of there. But yeah, that's basically the last two apps I have on my phone. So that is going to be it for today's video. I really hope you liked it. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. Follow me on all my social medias if you haven't already. All my links are always down below. And I will see you guys in my next video.